In writing words to, you can see that we have got both of the hands that we use when we're singing the short and the long vowel song. We've also got a number 2 in our title, and that's because we are going to be writing words that use 2 vowel sounds that are both written using the letter A. If we think about the word at, there are 2 sounds that we can hear. We can hear a, and we can hear t, at. But if you look at the letters that we have used, the vowel letter A has been closed in by a consonant letter, and in this case it is T. Our closed hand, that can look like a fist, is there to remind us that if a vowel has been closed in by a consonant, the vowel sound we say is short. A. Let's think of another word. Tat. And again, the vowel letter has been closed in by a consonant letter, so no matter what comes before it, we know that the sound we say is a. At and tat. We covered those words in writing words 1, but to think about words with more than one syllable, we need to add on a little bit of extra knowledge. And it's all to do with syllables. Now you can clap to find out how many syllables. You can tap your fingers to find out how many syllables. But I like to use chin taps. If you put your hand underneath your chin, and here I've got a line to look like a hand, and leave a little bit of space, every time you say a word, when you say a vowel, as long as you're not muttering, your chin will drop. It drops down and taps your hand, so we can count chin taps. Let's have a think about a word. Baby. Put your hand under your chin and say, baby. How many chin taps? 2. And here I've drawn what we're thinking about. I can hear 2 syllables because my chin taps my hand twice. Once for bay and once for bee. Baby. That's a word with 2 syllables. Let's try another one. Alien. Alien. Try it again. Put your hand slightly under your chin. Alien. How many times did your chin tap your hand? 3 times. So we have 3 lines to show that alien has 3 syllables. So in our long vowel song, we have an open hand to remind us that with a single vowel letter, if there are no consonants after it, in other words, it's open, the vowel sound we say is a long one. Let's have a think about a word. Because we've only got 2 letters, I'm going to make one up. Tay-tat. How many syllables? Tay-tat. Well spotted. There are 2 syllables. Let's think about the sounds we can hear in each syllable. I can hear t, and I can hear a, and a is a long vowel sound, so I'm going to put a long vertical line. Tay. Next syllable, tat. I can hear t, a short vowel sound, and t again. Tay, tat. Those are the 2 syllables in this word. Now we've written what we were thinking about, or we've drawn what we were thinking about. So now we're going to write the letters that we need. If I hear t right at the beginning of a word, I write the letter T. And here we're going to pretend Tay-tat is a name. So my letter T is going to be a capital. Then I can hear A, but it's right at the end of a syllable, so I know to write the letter A. This is open. The syllable is open. There are no consonants immediately after the vowel. Then we move on to the next syllable, tat. I can hear t. I can hear a. And I can hear t again. Ooh, that's a bit wonky. I'll do a bit more practice in a minute. So here's our word. Tay-tat. 2 syllables. One of them is an open syllable because the vowel sound is right at the end of it. One of them is a closed syllable because I've closed in that vowel sound. Okay, here's the words that we covered in writing words 1. We have at, tat, and a. Here's the word we've just been writing, but if you're reading, it can be a little bit different. The first thing we look for is how many vowel places are there in a word. Well, there's 1 place here, and there's 1 place here. I need to split it into syllables. I'm going to split my word after that single vowel letter because I know now exactly how to say it. Tay. That single vowel letter is right at the end of the syllable, so I say A. Tat. That single vowel letter is closed in by a consonant. Tay-tat. Let's have a go at writing a sentence using tay-tat. Have a listen. You can ask somebody else to say it to you a few times if you'd like to. Just pause the video. Tay-tat, at, tat. Tay-tat, well, it's a name, but it's also right at the beginning of a sentence. 2 reasons for having a capital letter. Te, tat. There we go. When we get to the end of the word, we go back and we check it and cross the letter T. Te, tat, at, ooh, tat, back to the beginning and check the word as you cross the letter T. Then we're going to add a full stop. How did you get on? I'm sure your writing was a lot neater than mine. Did you remember about A being written with a letter A if we hear it at the end of a syllable, or thinking about that alien if we hear it all on its own in a syllable? Thank you for joining me.